Hey everyone, hello. Welcome to Magnolias in downtown Norfolk. Today is Friday, and we have some fabulous fall florals that we're going to be showing you today, as well as some fall ideas from your front door to your patio and new artwork. I want to let you know this is going to be top of the list today to show you is all the new artwork that just arrived. So if you want to jump on and join me, I'm going to hang out today with Riley. She's a trooper. She's keeping up with us this week, and all of the other people are doing freight today, so it's going to be just me and Riley and you guys hanging out. Thanks for joining. Jump on and say hello if you are joining me on a Friday. What's your weekend plans? Do you have lots of fun things going on at your house this weekend? We are probably going to do something fun on Sunday. I don't know what the weather will do on Sunday, but at the moment it's pretty hot. We've been really having a hot spell again, of course, because it's yay Nebraska. That's how that goes around here.
That never is normal.
Right, normal for us, for sure. Oh, this is all tangled up. So I wanted to show you this lantern with a little bit of a fall wrap around it. I was just thinking for the comfort on the patio, when it is nice enough to sit outside, I have my little lanterns. They look so pretty at night. I have lights in my trees, and then the lanterns on the end table. But you know what? We need to jazz up our lanterns for the fall season too, as we're changing things and decorating for fall. So I just received this fun little garland that when it comes curled up looks like a candle ring actually. So if you leave it coiled, it could be a candle ring, or you can resize it to be your own candle ring. That's what I'm going to do here, is just multi-wrap it around my cool lantern. This is one of our copper lanterns. I believe this might be the remaining shape, unless we have a little round one. I'm not sure about these.
There is still a round one. Let me see.
These are the rechargeable lanterns with a copper finish. It's metal with a brushed copper painted finish, so it's not actual copper, but it's meant to look like copper. Outdoor, weather resistant. Just tap it off and on, and it has more than one color. So if you like a blue glow or a warm glow, take your pick.
And there is still some round ones of the large size.
Okay, got it. So there's a round shape that's about half the size of this one if you have a small end table, and then this is the nice big one. It'll come with your recharging cord, and it also comes with a remote that sets up the timer for you. So it's an easy little thing. I don't actually use the remote or timer. I kind of just charge it up every couple of nights and then walk by it and tap the on button, which is literally just a little touch button. And you can set the timer though so that it turns on by itself every night. And then you'll need to recharge the battery every couple of days, I've found, depending how long you let it run. And it is a very cool looking little item at night especially. I wonder if I ever added the photo to this online. I was always going to put the photo from my house. I think I did. I'm not sure. Like my end table, I thought I put the actual picture from my house on there. So I'm also trying to figure out the best way to flip this around. You could thread it, but a person should be able just to slip the whole thing over the top of the candle ring. Had I done that, that would have gone faster. Who's all hanging out with us today?
We've got Dawn, Kim, Pat, Vicky, Tracy, Christine.
Hi, guys.
Sharon, Judy, Linda. She said that she got her Hopo lantern and the Amber Fall pumpkin last evening.
Nice. Oh, this looks good if you let it come out of the lantern. We should be doing that.
Sharon said that the volume's kind of coming and going, the microphones.
Okay. We both look. There's nothing to see.
Not really.
And it's plugged in. It's plugged in. So I'll just talk loud. How about that? I don't know about microphones these days. We've been having a little microphone crisis, but you know, we have like 9 sets and nothing works 100% of the time. So that's how it looks wrapped around there. That little garland, oh, I can't remember the price point of that one, but it is not titled on here. It's a cool small wire garland. If you want to use it outside, it is paper. Is it paper wrapped? Yes, I'd say it's paper wrapped. So it's the kind of thing I wouldn't leave outside all the time. In fact, my lanterns don't sit out when it rains, and I don't just leave them out there. So if you were going to leave this outside, it will fade over time here. but if you're going to use it temporarily, it'll be no big deal.
It is the 63-inch Brilliant Maple Mini Leaf Garland for $19.50.
Oh.
And
It
yeah,
looks
63
cute.
by 4.5 inches.
So if you use it outside, grab the lantern, grab the garland. It makes it look festive and fun. Grab a new runner. This is kind of a picnicky runner to me. It looked like, if I was going to go set my table outside, this is one I would use. And I don't think it's one that I've shown you. It's a brand new one. Looks like it's about 14 inches wide. It is a 6-foot runner. Yes, it's a 6-foot by 18 is how wide it is. It's a woven, so it's the same on both sides, and you can see it's nice and thick. Also, it's just a cute little fall look, and it just screams outside patio party to me right there.
And that's $36.50.
That's what I would be doing. I love it. So if you're decorating your outdoors on your patio, front or back door, you might be needing a porch pot also. There's a couple new ones. This one is outstanding. I think this is my fave. Kelsey made this one. I love it. This has, I can't remember if I've shown you this one. I know it hasn't been online very long. The Enchanted Autumn Porch Pot for $195. Let me get that close up so you can see it. We just made it last week. They are red maple leaves, are super showy in here, and then this kind of orange, so flame and red, but they're both maple leaves. The mum is the star of the show. That is our orange gold combo mum. I think that's the orange something mum.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember if we called it orange rust or orange gold.
I want to say it's rust.
Yeah, orange rust. Like the color code is ORGORT. So it is a bright and vibrant orange, but I love how the little cream buds make it look extra realistic. My favorite mom. And then this is your wreath that looks super realistic, but it's plastic, so it's perfectly outdoor safe. All outdoor use. And this is an upgraded metal container that is I think this is an 8x8. Let me check it. You don't need anything else with this container. It is a great look, but if you feel like it needs to be heavier, there's room in here to dump sand in if you want to. And you can also add a little bit of gravel if that helps out.
Kathy said yes, she can hear the runner screaming, "Take me outside."
That's what I was thinking it was saying. I'm just throwing it at you there. And then I've got a neutral porch pot. So for those of you who are not ready for color, we've got a neutral one today. This is with a magnolia leaf, sage, there's more than one magnolia leaf in here. And this is called the Fall Foraging Porch Pot for, I don't know what the price is. The tag's wrong.
$196.50 original price. It says $147.37 on sale.
How is it on sale? That's weird.
I don't know.
Well, if somebody wants this one for whatever reason, all by itself is coming up on sale, and we can't undo that, so we'll just let you have it on sale.
There we go.
We're going to leave it. It's in a 10-inch galvanized bucket, chocolates and cream and beige and sage, subtle, and you get your cabbage in there too, the little brown cabbage. This is in the online store, by the way, in purple and this brown color. So 2 outdoor planter choices. I'm going to make sure I show you some wreaths as we go along also that you can use outdoors and some fun tabletop things. But let's swing around to the artwork because I know you're just dying to see it, aren't you? I have a whole bunch underneath my counter that we're going to have to show you. Let's put this here. And what I wanted to say about the art is that Kate has literally just unpacked it. And her first action was to hand it to Riley and say, run this into the live room. And then her second action was to make it appear online. So moments ago, the new arrived art has just been put online. Some of these are restocks. Like this one I know we had before. I think we had this one before, although I'm not sure about that one. These are the Happy Harvest watering can. I think Riley's just going to, instead of individually linking, are you just going to drop a link for all of them? Okay. So I'm going to pull this counter back. We're going to have to get this counter stabilized. Tomorrow I'm doing the DIY design day, guys. Are you excited? Because I am. Now I got to say, can you go scooch the camera up?
Yes.
Because I'm moving this to accommodate the rug I have on the floor, so I'm not standing half off the rug. Hang on. We're moving in. Okay.
Can you still see yourself?
Yep. If it looks good to you. Alrighty. So that's better. What I wanted to do was show you the artwork, and then we'll do some fun tabletop tray designs too. But this stuff is just hot out of the box. Just arrived. I've got a 16 by 8 fall market sign. And by the way, we've been carrying this brand for quite some time, but if you're new with us, this is a collection from a family-owned company made in Iowa. All of the frames are walnut. They're all coming with these plastic corner protectors. The background is pine. The image is printed. You hang it from the frame itself. If you want to put other fasteners on, you can. But basically, we just hang it from the frame, or they all sit nicely. So that's the story on those. Love this company. The people are so cool, and they make all this for us. So it's an outstanding opportunity for you to have something made in the U.S. and made in the Midwest. So this one says Fall Market, open daily through fall, fun for the whole family, apple picking, pumpkin patch, hay rides. I like this as a layering art piece. So I would definitely buy, if you were going to set like this big piece behind me, add a small layering piece in front of it and build up your look on your fireplace. Very cool and trendy thing to do. So that's a good layering one. And so is the Happy Harvest pumpkin. That one is 12 by 12. Do you have a couple of price examples for sizes?
So the Fall Market one is $49.50.
Okay, that size.
And then the Happy Harvest one is $56.50.
Okay, so that means that one's $56.50. Okay, here's a new one. All these square ones are going to be the same price. Look at that awesome sunflower one. That's just great. This is going to be so colorful. It's got a touch of blue if you want to introduce some blue into your fall look, which we do have some of that going on at the store. And then here is a really vintage vibe one. This is the Autumn Lantern, 12 by 12.
Karen said she's very excited for tomorrow. She already bought one kit, just saw all the new ribbons, so she'll be placing another order soon.
I really hope I can get bows made, but if I get the bow, are you working tomorrow?
Yes.
If I made bows tonight, I could give them to you at the store in the morning, and you could put them in when you got there, and then they would appear online while I was doing the DIY. I haven't got the bows made from the new ribbon. I should have. I've actually lost my box of ribbon.
It was on the counter at the store.
Was it?
Yes.
Oh, okay. That's what happened. You brought it to me, and I left it there. And then we have this one. It says Hello Fall, but it's like a fun little patchwork.
I love that one.
Gold and rust. Not burgundy. It would work with burgundy, but it's definitely gold, brown, rust, and like a mustard gold color. Love that look. So that's a stack of the 12 by 12s. And then let me grab, I could put them right back underneath here where I got them from. Let me grab the big ones behind me and show you those. And then we're going to also do this drop in, which is going to fall over if I don't fix it. This is going in here. There. Oh, this is another shape. Super cute. That is the bluebird on a fall branch. It's 10 by 16 is the size on that one. 10 by 16. Can you see that okay? Definitely a restock on this one. These blew out of here really fast. The size on this is 8 by 10. It's the kitty on the pumpkin. Black cat on a green pumpkin. That was gone immediately. Love that look. Cute, cute images. Everybody's been having so much fun with these art pieces. And they are, by the way, if you're local, these are all in the warehouse today. I am not sure the status of what will happen with them tomorrow at the store. I'm thinking they're going to not get to the store till Tuesday or so, based on the fact that they just came in. And if you would like one to pick up tomorrow, why don't you go ahead and place your order for local pickup? Oh, this is perfect. This looks great. So this layering idea, I love it. The green and white pumpkins in straw is 16 by 20. Nice size, but not even as big as the one behind me.
And that one's $89.50 for the pumpkins.
Okay. They're all, I think, for the handmade quality, the walnut wood frame, the images, they just look fantastic. And they ship well because there's no glass, nothing crunchy and breakable. So it works good to ship your way. And then we also have this doozy back here. Can I even get this up here to show you? So that pumpkin And I don't want to scratch that. This pumpkin is the big one. How big is this guy? This one does have hanging hardware on the back, though. If you want to add it, there's like a picture wire and 2 little brackets that you would have to screw into the piece. So FYI. And there it is, layered with the fall market sign. Do you love that look? Wow. So cool. Now that's pretty much blue-green.
I would say so. Yeah.
And the size on this one is 30 by 24. What's the price point on this big one?
That is $209.50.
$209. So it's blue and white pumpkins is what they're calling it. Yeah, it's not really green. It's definitely blue and white.
Maybe
Or it could go to the gray.
Undertones, but
is it undertones of gray or? Yeah, it's just a really sharp picture.
It's unique.
It's looking true to color on the camera, so I'm happy with how the color's showing up for you there, and I would say that is accurate. So awesome. That is the biggest one, of course. That is the biggest one. If there were other fall ones left in the warehouse, I didn't check that before I started. These are just the new ones that happened to show up just today, actually, for you. So isn't that awesome? You get brand new stuff every time you hang out and watch us. Today is the day. I was going to set up some trays for you today also, because we've got some good ideas. And as I told you the other night, Linda's been making new swags. I didn't show this one yesterday. This one has a blue ribbon.
It said that the Bluebird one is not showing up online.
So you're checking on it? She's checking on it. Okay. Well, I thought she would have put them all online at the same time with one touch of the button, unless there's something glitching. Could be. So this one has this tan maple leaf, and I always forget the name of this thing. Angel wing? Angel something. Do you know the name of that one? I think it's like angel wing, but that little filler looks so good in here. It makes it nice, light, and airy. This one's the Beauty of Fall Swag. Let me know if you want me to tell you that when you're ready. And it has, I would call it kind of buttercream golds and tan, along with this mum in the middle that is a nice ivory, some mini cosmos. This is a blue-gray color, and the ribbon is blue with multicolor accents in it. So along with the macrame, you can lay that in a tray. I always like to do things at an angle. What's this tray called? The tray with the metal. I think this is the wood tray with the metal corners. Anyway, you want to catch up with the swag next?
Beauty of Fall Swag.
Beauty of Fall Swag, yep. And then the tray with the metal corners.
All right.
It's a mango wood tray that would normally be brown, but they've black washed it, so you can see it comes out to be brown black. Hopefully the color is coming true. Yes, there's a little bit of glitter in there. I tried to get it out, but I don't see a feather duster in here. We've been shooting photos of the Christmas, and this tray obviously got touched for Christmas. So we're going to layer that up. This is the largest tray from a set of 1 or 2 sizes. And we're going to add our lavender blue pumpkin. So he's the only pumpkin sized with this color, but it does match. Oh, I don't have them with me. There's a little bag of pumpkins that are mixed cream and blues, and it matches that. There's a couple in there that look really good with it. So we can add that into our tray. And I also wanted to set in some of these fun taper candle holders. These are sold separately. There's 3 sizes, $26.50. So you could pick your favorite size and just buy 2 if you want to buy a 2-pack of candles. Let's see. This is the large and the medium. That and that. And this is your gold candle that just came in lately. And this is your brown candle. You could actually use either one. And do they call it brown or do they call it, I'm going to put this close so you can hopefully see the color and the texture. They're metallic gold and distressed rustic caramely brown.
They called it a bronze.
Bronze, there we go. Okay, that's correct. And I think these have, yes, 6-hour timers. So they operate with 2 AA batteries, just like all of our other tapers have been. You will unscrew the bottom and your little AA's go in the candle that way, put the base on, and then there's a button on the base. So you can just manually turn it off and on with the button. And as you do turn it on, it's going to automatically be 6-hour timer and shut itself off. So the button's right there. You just pop the button, press it put it in your candle holder, and these fit great in the candle holders. There's no extra wax or anything in here, and they're sitting nicely. So that is small, medium, large, the largest one being 32, and the smallest, these are, did I say it? The Donna taper candle holders. Oh, this is only $19.50. Very fun. So those are also a manglewood finish. Maybe we'll put this one here. And I think that both colors look good. If you just can't decide, the candle sets I think are $39 a box. I don't think these are priced, but they are priced together as a set of 2 in a box.
They are $34.50.
34, good. So that would give you an opportunity to grab the height you want. You can pick small, medium, or large. If you buy a box of candles, you just need 2 holders. And if you want to buy that little bag of mixed pumpkins, you could really fill your tray. But here we've just got a single pumpkin, the swag, 2 candle holders. Take your choice of color. Both of these would work really well. And of course, you can work them into Christmas depending how your Christmas goes at your house. This one's going to be metallic. This one is considered bronze, but it is not metallic. It is two-toned, textured, I'd say, but not metallic.
Leathery. I feel like
leather is a good description. Yeah, that's true. I would agree with that. Okay, great assessment. So that tray is the large one again, and there's more than one of those available. Is there 3 sizes, or
yes,
was it 3?
Let's see. I can give you.
But they're a nice size and finish. So I'm going to see if I can. Maybe I have to hand you this whole thing. Otherwise, well, here, I'll do one more thing with it before I do.
So the small of that tray is $39.50, the medium's $49, and then the large is $59.
Okay, so you've got choices. This is the $59 size. Let's do this and see how it looks. Nice, it works. So you could also try out this new little metal bucket base. And I had to bend the drop-in to get it to stand in there at the right height. But this metal vase is 11 and a half inches tall galvanized bucket.
That's $34.50.
One thing that Jane was doing at the store, she's like, well, can it also be a candle holder? And I said, I don't know, maybe. Maybe it could be a candle holder. Or it could be a pumpkin holder. That's kind of cool. So she was messing with it at the store like that, and I guess I just saw the picture and saw that they used it as a vase, and that's why I ordered it. But that's a little bit of a nifty idea too. Not that that's the perfect color combo, but that matches really well, or fits really well. This particular candle holder rests on the rim. This new one that I was just using and showed you, oh, that one's even better. That fits right inside the rim. We need a different colored pumpkin. These are almost gone, you guys, these birch pumpkins. They're on their last handful. Oh, well, that's kind of fun. Do you need some height at your house? We're discovering new decor ideas today. It doesn't quite fit in the tray, but the idea works really well. So if you want it to be a pumpkin holder, and then let me see if a candle will sit in there, or if it, because it's curving inside there, so if I set a candle, what happens? Oh yeah, it works fine. You would need a 6-inch. This is kind of short. These birch candles come as a set of 3, and that candle holder makes it nice and snug, so that works out really well if you want to put a birch candle in there. New ideas today. How much is this little bucket vase? Not too bad. It's just a little galvanized guy, so he doesn't have to be expensive.
It was $34.50.
34, okay. Got a nice distress finish. It does have speckles of gold and green on it. So that works. And we have, of course, 1 candle in the birch that is out of the set of 3. So if you love these real birch looking candles, and they are wrapped in birch, there's the seam. They're sold as a set of 3 for $60-some. Here are the other sizes, and you also will get a remote with the purchase of those. So great idea. I like all this look. Now, let's just do what I was going to do in the first place, which was put the drop-in it. All these different options. You guys are going to have so many choices for fall by the time all our stuff arrives. Sorry about that. Hope it's clear what you need. Now this piece exactly matches this candle. It's so pretty together. And Riley is going to tell you this is the autumnal drop-in for $85.50. Let me see if I can just fan it out a little bit. It's got some eucalyptus, some berries. This stuff is the Little Luna branch, which is just about gone. Might be gone. There was different shapes of it, but we are nearly out. Okay, that fits well. I like the color of the Little Luna with the vase. It looks nice in there together. So does the willow. So that's a cute combo. Looks good with the, we called it bronze candle. Looks good with the pumpkin. Probably looks good with this on the tray in addition. All of it looking great in the dark tray. Sets the colors off nicely for fall. There, and here. So you got a whole little look. And I'm still just showing both colors of candles because I only put a battery in one in each candle, so I don't have a pair ready to go. But there is a visual to give you an idea on how the different colors look with this whole drop-in combination. And then this new piece here that if you missed it, I think 2 days ago I talked about this item. It's the russet cone candle ring, and it also comes in a little mini bush of the same material. I don't have it in front of me to show you, but that is a fun new piece. It is all plastic, and it has a 3-inch candle ring base. So does it go around these candles? Barely. Birch are a little bit thicker than the other style because of the wrap on them, but it does have a 3-inch opening, so it should just go right around a 3-inch candle for you. Very pretty color. It's kind of a fun paprika color. All right, let me move this out of the way because I think we're done with this. Here, another fun candle. Before I take it off, I suppose I should show you another fun option for a drop-in is this one. If you like a little pampas grass, this might be up your alley. How about that look? So pampas grass is still a thing. It just depends how boho and rustic you want to get at your house, but we do design with it here at the store, and it's definitely adding a nice fall texture. This piece is the In the Fields drop-in for $83.50, and you're also going to get it's one stem with 3 blooms of that rust sunflower with it. That looks great. This is the actual height. It fits perfectly in the small Seiko vase. I think Seiko is like S-A-C-O instead of a K, I think. Yes. You know what? Everything matches this candle. We're just deciding. Everything I'm showing you right now does at least.
And that vase is $28.50 and the large is $34.
It's been my favorite vase for drop-ins lately. I have to tell you, it's versatile and it matches everything. The other thing about the wreath that I wanted to show you, I just missed it, but with this one, and you see that little tiny leaf in there, that is called the Little Luna leaf. There's a few pieces left in the online store of the components, but here is a wreath base, and we designed on that one with some fall stems. This one is the Harvest Moon wreath for $142, and that is completely backed with the Little Luna leaf as the base, and you can see it's built on an angel vine background. So one little fun sweater pumpkin in there. I think that's what you could call him, a little plushy pumpkin. And the berries are really fun. This is the same components as the drop-in, so they are kind of a set if you want to buy 2 things that coordinate with each other. That is its match right there.
Rosalie said that she loves all the Little Luna items.
You know, I don't think they're making it anymore in this color. They had a different color that I didn't like as well because it wasn't two-toned. So at this point, I guess we're moving on to something different, but the function of it has been really fun while we've had it. They even show it at the showroom with Christmas things, which is kind of funny, but if it works, okay. Now, let's move these out of the way. So I think we're done with the candle look here. I was going to try a different style of candle. Shut off there.
She said she also got all the items to make that wreath.
Oh. So you're on it. You are on it. I know a lot of you guys have been making things. I see your pictures popping up on the Facebook VIP group. If you don't know about that group, I do have to hand you these.
Yep.
That is the private Facebook group, and in that group we have everybody's fun, a lot of fun people. You are posting pictures of the decor and how you style it. You're posting pictures of the designs and how you make them. I love how you're sharing just fun little anecdotes from your day, but I think this is just the best group because everybody is always there to support each other's designing and offer encouragement. And sometimes when you ask for critiques, everybody's so kind about their critiques. I just appreciate that to everyone. So I think you wouldn't be afraid to ask for a critique on your design because everybody will be nice about it. Yeah. And they'll tell you. This bowl is, I think, called a wood bowl or something to that effect, but I know it looks like teak and they're not claiming that it is. So we've never decided. It's rustic wood. They're all going to come a little differently. And they're not a bad price.
The large wooden carved bowl, and it's $48.50.
48. Okay, if it was teak, it'd be 100. There would be that. But it doesn't have the weight of teak, so that's what tells me that it isn't, but it sure looks like it. So they're rustic. We have a few of them in. They're all a little bit varying in size. This one's about 15 inches. It's not perfectly round, as you can see. Good looking bowl. And then all of our you've seen all these little different candle rings before, but we've been actually receiving more candle rings now. So this one had recently arrived, an orange berry that I failed to grab. Unless I put it under here. No, recently arrived. This one we just talked about. I love how nice they layer up here. Even in this little bowl, it wouldn't take much to lightly accent it and not cover your bowl just like that. So pointing out the fact that all these fun candle rings actually make good pumpkin bases, little backgrounds for your pumpkins, and that is one way to do it in this bowl specifically without covering it up. This little cream pumpkin is $22.50. He is just called Pumpkin on here, but he's a 4x6. He's 6 inches across, and then this new one comes with the vine. I think it's the pumpkin something about still growing or vine pumpkin still growing. I like the olive green and the little bendy vine piece. That's a winner. Winner. Good combo. I would just say that's enough in that centerpiece too because you don't want to overdo that bowl. It's just that cool. Next up, I've got these awesome parquet wood trays that have recently arrived. I might have showed this once. This is actually a restock. I love these trays because it's really hard to get big trays, and that is the small. The large is 114.
The small is 19.5 inches. The large is 23.5.
So it's almost 2 feet square. Here they are together so you can see the size. They're just nested. And what is interesting about these is that the back is not pieced. So you can see the piece on the inside. The back is solid. But I gotta tell you, these guys are heavy. They're very heavy. I think it's because they've taken pieces of wood and then overlaid the background. So there's double layers of wood in the center because the back is one piece and then all these little pieces are individual. They're not just carved or etched in there. That is actually individual pieces of wood. So they've laid it in a parquet design, wrapped the handles. It's really a classy finish. I love it. And I'm feeling like it's been just a challenge to find large size trays to purchase for you. So that's frustrating, but I'll keep looking. I'll keep working it. This swag is going to be perfect size for it. It's beautiful, rich, autumny colors with burgundy. The fabulous fall swag for $108. I know a lot of you have asked about this burgundy hydrangea. The verdict is the manufacturer does not have it this year and may never have it again. At least they know for this year it won't be in at all. It's not on order. So that burgundy hydrangea is in here. It's beautiful. It's the perfect burgundy, but I don't have another option to buy that. I'm looking for other burgundy things. The gold poppies are in here. And then our favorite sword fern looks gorgeous. But what I was kind of wondering was how would it look if we dressed it up a little bit. So this is the crystal touch lamp, meaning this is how it turns off and on. You have maybe seen me show this before. I believe they're $39. When you tap it, you get a warm color or you get a cool color. So we're going to leave it on warm. there. And then it also is a rechargeable item. Is 39 right?
$52.50.
Oh.
I think that was when it was on special buy.
I'm remembering one time, if you have this, you might have bought it on special buy. $52.50 is the regular price. So there's a little charger right there, and you will plug it in just for a couple hours. It'll charge up and hold the charge for a couple of days. So it is just touch it off and on. It does timer itself. I think it might be a 5-hour timer.
I believe so.
It doesn't stay on very long because we put it on at the store. We put it at the store, and then you have to like walk by it in the middle of the day and tap it again because it turns itself off. The other thing that's going to look beautiful with this combination to keep it dressy are these bronzy pumpkins. They're going to be perfect. The amber fall pickings pumpkin, the short one being only $26.50, and the tall one is $32.50. They are resin. That color's looking really good on the camera. I think that's accurate for you there. Beautiful. So then you get a really dressy look.
And the short one is 6 inches and the tall one is 8 inches.
Oh, thanks. So you've got some choices there. Whoops, I just dropped my tape measure. And if you're a burgundy person, let me turn that so you can get a nice look at it. I did just use one of my glass risers. These are sold as a set of 3 for $42. Oh, thanks. The set, I only have 2 of the 3. The set is perfect for a 3-inch candle. Here's one. But there's a little bit of room. So it would hold a 3 or 4-inch candle. You get all 3 in the set in staggered heights for like $44 maybe. And we use them all the time as risers. So for instance, you could take this little piece here and tuck it and hide it in the greens. And then just use it for a pumpkin stand.
Those candle holders are $42.50.
42, okay. And that's for a set of 3. They also were restocked in the smoke color. So there is a gray that isn't in the live room here, but the same exact thing in glass, but gray glass. And then in Christmas season, we'll get the red in again. This is a perfect little riser, and they just tuck in everywhere. So the other benefit is that it will hold a taper candle if you want to put a taper in there, and it will need a little sticky. I found that the well for the taper is kind of shallow, so to keep those upright, sometimes you got to put some tack in there, but it is something you can do reversible if you want, flat if you want. Just a handy thing for holding ornaments, Easter eggs, bunnies, all the seasons. In your trays, it creates little surfaces for you. Or I even use them inside lanterns to help elevate things in tall lanterns.
We
So,
have a couple of questions. They want to know what the burgundy flowers in that swag. I believe it's just the hydrangea.
The hydrangea, which I'm speaking about, is gone.
Yeah.
Everybody asked about this flower. I do have other burgundy stems. If you reach that little bitty one right up on the left by the blueberries. Yep. This is just a new one that just came in burgundy. If you missed it.
There is a burgundy hydrangea bush, but it has some yellow on it, and there's only one left.
I'd be surprised if we have that. Okay. Well, it says there's one in the warehouse. So if you can buy it, it must be here. I haven't seen such an item, but grab that. It comes in a bush. It doesn't come as a stem. If there's one bush, you probably should grab that. And this is called a coreopsis. It is, for all intents and purposes, the same color you can see, but it's the newest stem in burgundy. And then we did also get in, well, we have this peony available, which is maybe slightly more red. Hold that up so you can see it. There's stems of that peony in burgundy if that's what you're looking for, because I know it's hard to buy. I have a hard time buying it. Trying to find burgundy is driving me crazy. It's kind of like trying to find blue. And then this stem in a mauve-y tone came in. And I think there's like 2 blooms on a stem. Oh, 3 blooms on a stem, and it's a mum. So that is some of the latest arrivals in the burgundy color because I knew you guys would want more burgundy. So I'm looking everywhere to try to buy it for you. It's just hard to find. And that's one of the crisis problems of being in this business. Like, everybody's after the same thing, apparently. This would actually look really good in here, too. If you added your lantern to this tray and used it on your coffee table instead of outside. Not a bad idea. I definitely put this towards the golden, the warmer glow. And I would elevate it on this tray on a book. But that would be a great coffee table accent. And it matches really well with the pumpkins. We should probably style that up and take a picture. One of those things that we should get to.
A lot of people are saying that they have the Crystal Vision Touch Light, and they want to know if it's available in a shorter version.
Only that size. That's the only size I've ever seen.
They
have one, and that's it. And we carry it. We still have it in stock. We carry it because I think it's going to be great for Christmas time. It'll be elegant and pretty at Christmas. Oops, there goes my drink.
So Terry said that she has those candle holders in clear, smoke, and red. And
you do? They're good candle holders.
All the bases covered.
You can definitely work them into many different shapes and designs. And I believe if you had them, you can separate a set and give them as gifts if you needed to. This is a centerpiece with burgundy. So speaking about burgundy, we'll just do some of the theme colors of burgundy. Spicy fall centerpiece for $99. It's got 2 peonies in there, berries of 2 kinds, and then the wispy and the actual gold tone leaves that really make it look rich. I did a bendy vine hoop up here. Actually, I did the first one, and then Linda created the rest of the stems, or the rest of the designs, and this little stem needs to be secured. I'm going to fix this while I'm talking about it. So that piece is in the online store, and it has the true burgundy to red tone peony. That makes everything look rich and fall-like. And then if you're in that color family, I'll show you this wreath also. Definitely lots of different burgundies going on since it's been a popular color combo here at the store. This one, which would be an outside safe one, is the Autumn Splendor Wreath for $154, and it's 31 inches trailing. But if it doesn't have a note on the size of the diameter across, I'm going to tell you it is a 23 by 30 when you're talking about this measurement down here. Might be helpful. And because it's got these cream sunflowers in it that are all outdoor safe, this definitely can be, if it was going to be out in the elements, this would be fine out there. Love it. I think that the olive in here helps keep it looking rich. And then I believe I did not point out the name of this guy. He's new also. And here's a different kind of pampas. This is the Sorghum Serenity Centerpiece. That's what it's called. Sorghum Serenity 107. So it has kind of mauve tones more than burgundy, I'd say, but it's in this light color family with the light additions of greens, nothing dark and jarring, just all real light and airy. So that's a fun one, and it does have a reactive glaze, kind of a honeycomb shaped container. I think that's 5 inches. I'll check it for you. Like an end table piece maybe. This one's 5 by 5. Right. Good color combo. Beautiful. All right, where am I at with everything? How far have I gotten? I'm going to hand this one to Riley and lay out a Garland combo quick. We are still getting fall in. It's kind of a slow process. As we're waiting for a few more supplies, we've made some garlands in our online store. This one I had out the other day in my display, and I forgot to show it to you. So I thought I'd better show it here. This is Wild and Weedy. It's got pumpkins and sunflowers, but the background is a really twiggy piece. The Autumn Treasures garland is $171. It's 5 feet long. So it's made on a crazy twiggy bendy vine base. And it does have the sage leaves in there, but lots of pumpkins, faux wheat, cream sunflowers. You've got 3 pumpkins, 3 sunflowers, 3 bundles of wheat. All of the bittersweet is running through here. Let me hold it up so you can see the bittersweet. This piece is awesome. And if it's got such a sturdy base, if for some reason you need a piece that's going to hold its shape really well, like if it needs to hang across the wall, if you hung it on just 2 hooks, it'd probably hold its shape really well. Or if you want it to form a corner and go around a doorway, it would also form really well around a doorway. I think most of the time garlands are probably purchased for people to use over mirrors or on mantles, like the back one behind me. But I don't know. I haven't asked anybody lately where these things are going when you get them home. Let me see if I can style it up on the fireplace. It's a little different color than what's there, but our fireplace is 5 feet, or it must be just shy of 5 feet, if that piece is. Cute. It works for me. Plus the little twigs are holding the sign up. That works. Another item in that Garland family, let's show this next. 2 things. So we're going to get more garlands, maybe. I feel like there's 2 more that I can count on showing up on time. These we also have in stock. We have this bittersweet garland available.
66 inches.
Okay. And then this one is more of an indoor item because of the foam berries. So all the berries are foam and fabric combination on a plastic vine. The vine would be great outside. I just don't trust the foam berries to be an outdoor thing. And we will be showing the other little bendy vine bittersweet garland tomorrow for DIY day. So if you haven't heard, I know many of you are ready. I'm doing live design tomorrow for hours. We're going to have 3 hours in the morning starting at 9. So we're going to go 9 to noon. I'm going to design up all these kits that you can see online. Is it possible to drop a link to the kits?
I can try it.
Since they all got put in, everything's there that we're going to show tomorrow. If you want to grab any, you are welcome to get them now, or you can wait till I design them tomorrow and then decide how you feel about it, because the kits are just that. They are components only, and you are the labor. You put them together. So if you like to create things, or you would like to learn to create things, it's a great way to get started. I can tell you tomorrow which ones are the easiest to work up and which ones are a little harder. I'm going to just lay this open and show you how this looks together, because I think this is really pretty. The green one is the Salal garland.
Donna said we're in your store.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And I'm not there. What are you doing over there, Donna? Where'd you travel from today?
Oh, from Colorado.
Really? Oh, no one's there. Kate's over here too. I could run over. You just have to let me know if you're going to be back. Are you going to get some lunch and come back? Usually Connie lets me know if I need to come and visit with people, but I can run over and see you if you need me to. I just have been here all day getting ready for DIY day. Okay, check it out. This is the perfect length. If I took a few more minutes and twisted them together, you would just lay the 2 components together and then push them and blend them. Here is how that looks. So I love these 2 together. That's my favorite combo. You can do that. It's just laying 2 individual garlands. Again, the Salal garland has a few pieces of bittersweet. There is the little chunk, but it doesn't show up like this one. So I think it benefits from a lot more added, like this combining, and then you have the 2 different types of wired bases, both of them indoor items, but really comes into a good fall combo for you if you need some sagey leaves. Very pretty. I don't have a wreath to go with this idea, but I do have a wreath to show you. Another new fun one. Okay, I'm all about this bittersweet. Isn't that the coolest stuff? It is available in a chunk like this. I think that's pretty much maybe 2/3 of a bundle. There might be one more strand. This wreath is the Harvest Wishes wreath, and it's 33 inches long. And if it doesn't say it on the product description, it looks like it's about 24 inches, 26 inches across. So it's pretty good sized. It matches, looks great with that garland. It has those pomegranates. There's been a lot of discussion about those pomegranates.
Oh, yeah.
Did we sell out of those pomegranates? Because they're in a drop-in or something I have for tomorrow. What did I make in my live design day? I think I have them in a drop-in tomorrow. Hopefully there's enough that you guys can still buy the kit.
It still says that they're available online. I can check it like an exact quantity.
Well, that's good. I hope so. It has the awesome coleus in there, some sage. It's just a little bit of a wild, weedy look, which is right up my alley. I like that look myself.
There is 8 here and 4 at the store.
Okay, so this pomegranate stem gets a lot of discussion lately, but they're in here and you can grab it from the individual stock in the online store. Okay, I think I've shown you all the things, guys. This has been a little bit of a lineup, but mostly featuring the market signs and all of these wood signs from our neighboring Iowa vendor that has their own family-owned company. So this one we're getting online. If it wasn't, or there was...
Yep, I got that online.
She got it. Okay. So this one's available to purchase now. That's the Bluebird in autumn. All of these just arrived. They're ready to go out. I think they're great price points for how cool they are, and we have had a lot of fun bringing in all of their different fall looks. So this is actually kind of a restock and then added some new items. Don't forget about our special buy of the week, which is our Magnolias t-shirts. I don't have one on and I don't have one with me, but we did show them last night, and you can see each one featured in the live from Thursday. They are all 40% off if you want a fun Magnolias t-shirt and be part of the flower family. Get your t-shirt, and we should all like have a day where we take pictures and post them on VIP of our t-shirts. Yeah. Something different to do. We'll have to talk about that. So thanks everybody for hanging out today. I'm so glad you did. I'm going to be back tomorrow. DIY day starts at 9 in the morning. I'm going to have to go to bed tonight so I don't wake up puffy and tired. I got to be like sharp as a tack and ready to go. So we're going to make sure I get good sleep tonight, and I'll catch up with you all in the morning right away at 9 a.m. You can join us for 3 hours. Then we'll take a break, and we'll come back and finish up. It'll probably be another hour and a half to 2 on the second half of the day. So if you can join us, great. If not, you can always watch it and replay. I will design up all those kits, and the link was in the comments today. Thank you, everyone. We'll see you in the morning. Bye-bye.